What's up, guys? I'm Tennille, coach here at Fort Mill location, and we are going to be doing a mobility seminar today. So what you'll need to do is going to grab a foam roller right here. So either you have a small one or a big one right here. We're going to use this today as our main thing. If you have a tennis ball right here or a rugby ball, or not a rugby ball, lacrosse ball, we're going to start with this right here on the bottom of your feet. So before you grab all this stuff, if you haven't grabbed it, go grab it. But what we're going to be doing today is breaking up that fascia. And what fascia is it is the surrounding of your muscle fiber. So think of a bag of spaghetti noodles, cooked spaghetti noodles. Put them in there, and you have this bag, and that spaghetti muscle, or that spaghetti is that your muscle fibers. So when that bag is really constricted, it doesn't allow your muscles to relax and stretch out. So you can do all the stretching and all that, but if you have that tight fascia, it's going to be really hard to get that muscle fibers to branch out, stretch out, because it's being constricted by the fascia. So foam rolling is a great tool to do before you work out, after your workout, and just simply taking a rest day and adding in foam rolling into your daily routine. Whether it be in the morning or evening or both, try to take out at least 10 minutes out of your day, 10 to 30 minutes, giving that time, breaking it up, because it reduces injuries and improves mobility, allowing you to get stronger. All right, so we're gonna place this ball on the bottom of your foot. Now, if you don't have a ball, that's totally fine. Going into your foam roller, you're going to simply do this as well. But I have a ball, so I'm going to show you. Can you turn that down? Can you turn that down? Going in right here, you're going to place the ball at the ball of your feet right here. We're going to start right here. So going into it, you're just going to roll back and forth. So right here, roll forward, and as you get more comfortable, you're going to roll to the balls of your feet. There we go. Keep on rolling it back and forth. Now roll to the side of your foot, so the inside, you're just going to roll. And if you find something that's really tight, you're going to stop right there and move it back and forth, just slightly. There we go. Rolling it over to the outside of your foot right now. Going in, roll. Now once again, if you feel a spot, the whole key is to stop. Inhale, and as you exhale, press down just a tight bit and roll it back and forth. Nice job. Switch on to the other side. So go into your left foot. You can do the same thing. So once again, start in the mid-arch. All right, you can start on the ball of your foot, move to the middle of the arch, and roll back and forth. Stopping at a spot that you are, press down, and slowly roll it back and forth. Nice job. Now, bring that ball or the roller on the inside of that foot right here and roll back and forth. Doing the same thing again. You're going to stop where it is, press down, wiggle it back and forth. Nice job. Switching it to the outer of the foot, back and forth. All right, slowly take off. Now we're going to get into our legs. So we're going to focus more on your lower body today and your back. So I'm going to place this right here. Iron Nation capitalized. That's not. Capitalize? Have Adam send it. Adam. Ask Adam. There we go. Going in right here. So I'm going to say perpendicular right here. We're going to start with our right foot right here. And we're going to start at the calf right here. So going in back and forth, rolling it back and forth. And if this is too easy for you right here, you're going to actually place your other leg right on top of it. Just rolling back and forth. And if you find a spot, so butt is up, rolling back and forth, using your arms to support you right here. Now what I want you to do is turn to the side right here on the outside of the leg. Same thing, rolling back and forth. Stopping where you feel it, and if you want an additional, you're just going to flex your foot up and roll it. Nice job. Coming back to center and switching sides. So coming up, placing your left foot in to your hip, rolling back and forth. Feel a tiny spot. If you feel a spot, you're going to stop, hold down, press down, and just roll it back and forth again. All right, take time. We're going to stay here for another 10 seconds. Back and forth. Once again, placing that leg on top for additional pressure. Nice job. All right. Staying up, we're going to roll up a little bit deeper up into the back of our knee where we get a lot of pressure in. So, coming up to where our knee, placing the foam roller right behind your knee, right here. You're going to roll back and forth. Once again, placing that leg, that left leg across, adding pressure right here, and slowly going below your knee and above. Staying forward, center forward. Nice job. Now, we're going to turn to the outside of our knee. So, going right here, you're going to cross your left leg over, and you're just going to roll it back and forth. Now, if you don't feel any pressure right here, you can place your leg on top and roll it. Now, you should feel some pressure. If you have bad knees and you get fluid in there, you're going to stop where you're at, and you are going to bend your knees. So if you feel a tight spot right here, you're going to stop and bend your knee forward and back. Right here, releasing that pressure, staying on your hand for stability, or you can go down to your forearm if you want. So just stay right here. I want you to bend it just a few more times. So 10, 9, there you go. Breathe into it. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center right here. Rolling it back and forth again. Now we're going to switch sides. So going into the inside of our knee right here. Once again, you can bring your leg outside. So I'm going to flip it around. So bring your foot up right here. You can push off your hips right here onto the side and roll. And from where you're going to start, you're going to stop where you feel that pressure. So you're going to feel some pressure where it's at. You stop, and we're just going to bend the knee back and forth, pressing down. We're going to go for about 10 rotations with that knee bent. Nice. So this whole seminar is not to rush it, all right? Give this 30 minutes of time for you. There we go. One more. Breathe in and out. Roll back and forth. All right. Nice job. We're going to make our way up our thigh right here on the back of our thigh, rolling up. So same thing. You're going to cross that leg over. Once again, rolling all the way up until you hit your glutes. Slow and control. If you see a spot that is stuck, you're going to stop there, inhale, and roll tiny rollbacks right here. Nice job. Now, once again, you're going to turn now onto that IT band. So I'm going to flip over so you can see on this side. So right here, once again, bring that leg out in front. So that left leg in front, coming up, rolling down with that IT. If this is not enough pressure, I want you to take that left leg and you're just going to roll it back and forth. So not going all the way up to that hip, right before. Once again, finding a spot that you find that is really tough, it's got a knot, stop, roll it around. Nice job. From here, back to center. Now we're going to go into the inside of our thigh. So placing our leg out. Once again, going in, popping out right here. So rotating, using your left arm right here to support. Stopping where you need to. If you want, you can just bend that knee slightly to put an additional pressure. Coming back center. Now we're going to get up to the upper thigh, facing forward. So going on to your foam roller right here, you're going to bring your left leg out. All right, and you're going to go in and roll it back and forward to the front of the thigh. If this is too or not enough pressure, you're just going to bend that knee, placing your foot up flat, rolling it back and forth. There you go. We're going to be here for another 20 seconds. So the key is not to rush it. There we go. Once again, stopping at that tiny spot that you feel, pressing down and rolling. And go. Coming back to the side, rolling it out, coming back center. Now, we're going to start with our left leg now. So before we get up into the hips. So starting back down, now we're up on one leg. We're going to go onto our left leg. So starting out below, once again, we're going to repeat the whole process, but on the left side. So flexing that foot, rolling the back of that calf. Once again, placing that foot on top, that right foot. Bringing your butt up, rolling with it, back and forth. From here, you're going to go to this inside of that calf, rolling it back and forth. And back to center. Once again, stopping with that tension. And now we're going to tilt. So bringing that right foot up over your left. Pressing up on the hips. Raising that hip. Drive it in. If this is not enough pressure, once again, place that right leg on that left. Nice job. Keep on rolling it. Back to center. One more time. Maybe with both legs, if you want to put both legs on that roller, roll it out. Nice. Now bring that foam roller right below your knee. Same thing, we're going to start facing forward, right leg over top. Rolling it back and forth. Wherever you find pressure going over, you're gonna stop and press it. So for instance, this is my bad knee. I have pressure that's right above my knee. And so I feel that pressure. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop right here. I'm just gonna roll tiny pulses right here. Back and forth. Now, from here, you're going to turn inside. Ooh. And you're going to roll it tiny rolls. Once again, back and forth. Now I want you to stop where that pressure is. And I want you to bend your knee back and forth. So bending that foot back where that pressure is, back and forth. Nice job. Roll it back. And slowly bring it back behind. Now, if you say, hey, this is way too much time before I start working out, that's okay. Give yourself 10 minutes. So we're bringing it back this side. Once again, placing that foot outside, or you can roll. Bring that leg on top. Now, you don't have to do this right before you go running this length of time, but getting a good 10 minutes to allow that fascia to break up so that muscle can stretch as you go run or go any leg movement wise. Stopping where this is on top of your knee and bend that foot back and forth. There we go. Pull it there. And slowly make your way to the top. So bring in that leg now. So bring in the foam roller right above your knee. So into your back of your hamstring, right here on your quad, right here behind. And roll back and forth again. So being at home has allowed a lot of people to get outdoors to go running, to get some exercising. So doing this for yourself afterwards. I see a lot of people that are non-runners running now just to get outside. So definitely doing this into your daily routine, Going in now, we're going to turn inside. So turning inside, once again, placing your right leg out right here to get inside that thigh. And where in that sticky spot, you can bend that leg and then you can roll a little bit deeper. Back to center. Right here. Placing that leg over top for some extra added weight, pressure. And from here, you're going to rotate onto the other side. So rotate onto the other side. So they're outside of that leg. Either you're going to bring that leg over top if this is too much pressure again. You could just bring off to the side and roll. Nice job. Stay with it. Stopping at any point of pressure and just wiggling it back and forth, breaking up that fascia, allowing those muscle fibers. Go. Now from here, you're going to face forward, bringing that leg out to the side. And we're just going to roll back and forth on that top of that quad. So if you want, you can place both of them and you can cross that foot. Once again, if you want added pressure, you can also bend that foot in. So bring that knee in, roll back and forth. Now from here, we're going to go all the way up into the hip flexor right here. And you're really going to roll, getting in nice and deep, rolling back and forth. And slowly make your way to the side, getting onto that side hip. So placing your left arm, crossing that right leg over, and getting into that hip. Back and forth. Nice job. Once again, if you feel pressure, stop. This is your foam rolling moment. So if you feel a spot and you're like, I just need to stay here just a little bit longer, stay there. Now, I want you to slowly roll over. So having the foam roller on your bottom, right here, on your glutes, you're going to cross your right leg over and you're just going to roll back and forth right here. Really get into those glutes. Rolling them back and forth. Feeling any spots. Now, if you find a spot that you're feeling right now, and it's like, I'm not really getting it with the roller, with any of that point, with any time you feel something that you feel like the foam roller is not getting enough pressure on, grab a ball and place it there, and the same thing, just roll it back and forth, tiny movements. All right, so roll it back and forth. You want to go a little bit lower right here. Pressing in. Now we're going to switch sides. So I'm going to move on to my other side, crossing my left leg now, going over onto my right glute. So rolling, and we're going to get the side hip as well. So going over to the side now, right forearm. So go onto your forearms, left leg's over, going into that hip. Once again, you can grab your lacrosse ball, tennis ball, if you feel a spot that you need to go in a little bit deeper. Right here. And slowly making your way forward, getting into the front, bringing that left leg out, so sprawling it out, rolling back and forth. Going back to center, so bringing it back, going on your glutes. We're just going to go back and forth and slowly make your way back down all the way to your calves. So rolling back and forth with both feet on the foam roller. Turning just slightly back and forth. Making your way back down, behind your knees, behind your calves, and slowly. Taking that foam roll, we're going to finish off with some back. So, first I want you to take your foam roller right here, and I want you to bring it below your shoulder blades. From here, you want your feet close together, feet are pointed out, and I want you to rest below your shoulder blades right here, and I want you to cross. Now, from here, I want you to go into a sit-up position. So as you push away your feet, You're going to go into a crunch. As you bring that, come closer with the shoulder blades, you're relaxing your neck. So kind of crunch, back, back and forth. So remember to breathe every time you roll. Breathe with it. Don't tense up. Relax. Just back and forth. We're here for another 20 seconds. So relax that neck. Back into it. Now, if this is too much pressure, you can always put the foam roller or the ball against the wall and roll into it. One more time down and back up. Nice. Now, to finish it off, you're going to flip your foam roller into perpendicular to your back right here. So you're going to come up and you're going to lay on it. And I want you to bring your arms out to a T position. So your foam roller is right below your tailbone, right here. And you're just going to roll side to side with it. Just getting in that spine, shoulders right here. Remember to breathe. And just roll. If you find a spot that you have pain in your shoulders, stopping right where it is, stopping and just roll it side to side. My favorite is to do this, but with the ball. So pinpointing that pressure on that shoulder, pressing on it, laying, and just rolling with it. Here for about 10 more seconds, rolling back and forth. There we go. Slowly come up. Coming up. And that is it, you guys. So, hope you enjoyed. I hope you actually took out that 30 minutes to just sit there and foam roll, gave your body, broke up that fascia. Try to give yourself 10 minutes a day before your workout, after. It's really beneficial to do it before you work out. So given that time, we have foam rollers at the facility. So once you get back in, feel free to always go grab a foam roller and foam roll before you actually start that session. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.